Historic flooding left the community of Lynch without a place to shop for food.
But as NTV's Alex Whitney reports, a cooperative effort by residents brought their grocery store back.
It's a big deal. It's quite a deal to open a closed business in a town of just over 200 people.
The town of Lynch might be small even by Nebraska standards, but this small town has seen its share of big problems over the last few years.
The destruction to the streets and buildings was terrific.
In March of 2019, a wall of water and ice smashed through the Spencer Dam west of Lynch, just a day after the Ponca River to the east had overflowed into the town.
And it just wiped out the east end of the town. There was houses where it was probably 2 to 3 feet deep.
The flood took many things from Lynch. The town was without power or drinking water for months, and a number of businesses, including the town's only grocery store, suffered significant damage. The original owners of the store closed the business just a year after the floods, forcing residents of Lynch to travel across the county to get their food.
For 2 years, routinely every Saturday, the first thing I'd done was got in the car and drove to Spencer, got groceries for a whole week.
The long trips for groceries were challenging for the families living in Lynch, and after 2 years, the community decided they needed something to change. The old grocery store building was purchased by a local woman named Janie Fisher, while other residents searched for someone to help.
It was in November of 2020. I actually received a call on a Friday afternoon that they had lost their grocery store in March of 2020, and someone had purchased the building, and they wanted to bring the grocery store back. And what do we do next?
Charlotte is a Nebraska Extension educator who works with Rural Prosperity Nebraska, a University of Nebraska program that focuses on advancing communities through entrepreneurship, retaining and attracting talent, and developing regional food systems. Charlotte thought a USDA Rural Cooperative Center grant would be what the community needed to get the grocery store back up and running, and she said they wasted no time in getting to work.
Sunday morning, I received a call from this community that they have the steering team and can I meet on Wednesday.
A plan was hatched to reopen the grocery store, with the residents of Lynch leading the way.
She steered us down the road and we discussed that thought the cooperative way was the way to go.
To reopen as a cooperative, the steering committee had to convince the folks in Lynch to buy into the idea.
Share sales kind of stalled, and we had a significant donation come in that put us to the number we wanted to be.
With the help of the donations, grants, and plenty of volunteer hours, the grocery store started to take shape.
We met for 14 months, once a week. So this just didn't happen overnight.
The cooperative gathered all the resources they needed to get the doors back open, and with the help of Charlotte, the group was awarded grants to cover many of the costs of reopening. And many residents worked on the project for years, including skilled craftsmen who donated their time and labor to the grocery store. By March of 2022, the Valley Foods Cooperative was ready for its grand opening.
Now I'm able, if I need something, just 3 blocks to the north, and I'm here at the grocery store.
Since its reopening, operations at the Valley Foods Cooperative are running smoothly. The store is run by 1 full-time employee and 2 part-time employees. At Valley Foods Cooperative, you can find just about anything that you need, and if you can't, there's even a notebook up front where you can make your own requests.
It gives them a little sense of pride, I suppose, and that such a thing could happen again. It's a big deal.
It's easy to hear the sense of pride and accomplishment from Barnes and other residents when they speak about reopening the store, but they know that their hard work could have been for nothing if it wasn't for the help of Charlotte and Rural Prosperity Nebraska.
It was important because sometimes things would stall, and we'd get a little discouraged, and Charlotte would kind of help pump us up and keep us going.
The grocery store isn't just a store to shop at. For Lynch, it's a symbol that no matter what Mother Nature throws at them, the town can come back. Reporting from Lynch, I'm Alex Whitney.